A royal invitation. Bol Waruk is eager to hear how you've been getting on.
It's a pleasure as always, Ordia. Have you been able to relax lately? Wonderful! As busy as you have been with the rite of succession, among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Tuliolo at a more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos of Yuweyawata is one such way to do so. They're made the traditional way and laden with fillings and are absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Brooke Evu, will look after you.
We're finally getting our tacos?
I see. If you have a hankering for tacos, then they're on the house. Consider it thanks for everything you've done for Tuliolo. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. You still love tacos, I hope. You ate so many when you turned 5. You could barely move afterwards, remember that?
Who's gregarious man? Oh.
No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right. Sorry, it's still strange for me too. Just the other day you were a little boy, clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Yasalani.
Oh, that's right. They're assimilating back into... Okay, the source.
And now you're a man grown with a face full of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me.
That actually sounds like a plot to a particular kind of genre.
Relying? That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had Electrope. If I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips.
Oh no, back to the downgrade.
But here, I'm helpless. A culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me. Gods, I'd never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I'd been told the tales, but it seems life is really different within the dome. My wife and children. I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate, I say you send for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever's necessary to make it work.
Man, I look evil. Hey, Wook!
I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life in Tuliolo. Wook Lamat! To aid folks like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you.
Yes, we're having tacos.
Oh, look who it is! I was just about to go and find you, Zordia. You don't mind the company, I hope. I could use a bite to eat myself.
Yes, we are finally getting them tacos. And they're not getting stepped on. Was that the crunching on tacos sound?
The tacos here never disappoint. So, what have you been up to lately?
We're doing some Savage. I've been exploring Tyrol with my trusty alpaca. I've been catching up on sleep. I've been making a name for myself at the Arcadian. Bro, but this is IRL me. Me literally trying to catch up on sleep. Actually, no, I've been ruining my sleep schedule, so I'm both trying to catch up and ruining my sleep schedule. I've been making a name for myself in the Arcadian. At the Arcadian.
At the Arcadian! You're fighting in the arena in Alexandria? By facing off against tough opponents, I'd wager you've honed your skills even further. As for myself, I'm being kept busy with duties at the palace, but whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. That way, I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Kona to figure out solutions. I was on one such walk just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Kona and I have something we want to discuss with you. As Dawn servants, do you have time to come to the palace? Great! I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you've finished here.
Sure. I'm just having my tacos. My big ooh! Wait, who are you delivering this to? Are you just going in? You're just going to the back? They didn't finish their. Did they finish their food? They didn't finish their food. Bruh, they didn't finish their food. The audacity.
It seems Kona's gone somewhere. Sorry.
Where'd he go?
Mistress Zordia, it is always an honor. Val Kona has stepped away to attend to a pressing matter, but he should join you within before long.
Voice acted? Do we got budget? Probably not. It doesn't look like it. No, we don't. Yaw. Bro, I look edgy as heck.
Oh, you're all here too? Val Kona summoned us. Though, if truth be told, Alphino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. He asked us to share our knowledge of Hanish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We were, of course, happy to oblige him. Kryle and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Oranje have left to resume their tour of Tyrol.
They're still on their honeymoon.
Ishtola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Kona's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point.
So we got a date with Ishtola eventually.
If the look she had in her eye was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're like to be stuck with her for a while. As for Estinian, we know neither where he is nor what he is doing. Some things never change.
He's just exploring. I fight you, we go there. Can I fight you? Okay, now we move on. Kona's here? Cultivate your hunger before you idealize. Motivate your anger to make them all realize. Climbing the mountain. Wow, why are we glitching? Hello? My apologies for the delay.
Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need.
He's doing the glasses thing. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. King Galulja and his administration have invited us to attend. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yasulani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the queen be thus honored.
Leave it to that lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them.
That must be stressful and like existential crisis. Crazy. We didn't worry about death before. Now it's going to. That's crazy.
Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep.
Spleen.
Indeed, a funeral will give Alexandrians the chance to come together to express their grief, that they might overcome it.
I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. Not only to be there for Galulja, but to put this chapter behind us.
Okay, epilogue. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wished to attend the funeral. You knew Sphene as well, after all.
I think I should go too. Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. That would be inappropriate. If there wasn't another way, it had to be done.
Because you consider yourself responsible for her demise, I take it. But that's not a burden you bear alone. Here's my idea. As vow, I'll attend the funeral as a representative of Tuliolol. Meanwhile, you can go in a personal capacity and watch over the people as they mourn. I feel the rest of us should go too, regardless of the reason. The fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sphene was, to her people and to others. So let us stand with you.
Yay, I'm not alone. Power of friendship. Let's go. Woo!
Then it's decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for Galulja in the back room.
To the back room. We have something to say to Kona? Oh? Huh? Hello? What? Huh? Crossroads. Okay, that kind of scared me. I was like, what's going on? Like, why are we zooming in on me?
Though I too would ideally attend the funeral, given the circumstances, I think it is best that Lamachi represents us. Besides, I need to be on hand to oversee the city's repairs, which is taking longer than expected. When the work is complete, we will finally look into installing new thrones. But to have Father's throne here still, it makes me feel he is close by. Quite happy for it to remain for a while.
Oh, they're gonna split the throne.
It's good of you to come. We're expecting a large attendance for the funeral. The venue isn't like to hold everyone at once, but the altar will remain for those who couldn't be present during the ceremony. We ourselves plan to go and pay our respects afterwards. Glad to see the invitation reached you. As you may have heard, we were able to find data on forgotten funeral customs amidst old records. It appears to have been preserved by those who rued the loss of culture due to the proliferation of regulators. We're grateful for their foresight.
Ah, you came for the funeral.
Of course! I'm the only one who'll officially take part, though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So, how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit.
I'm good. Shale is always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Evercape's systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly.
Studious as always, I see. By the way, by way of a treat, I brought you gâteau au chocolat. It's a kind of cake. I think you'll like it. Chocolat.
Thank you, Lamachi, and thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here.
Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all the worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say?
Silver pieces, thank you.
Although I've been in the back rooms before, there was no time to see the sights. I should like to take a closer look at the equipment. It's a relief to see that Galulja is doing well. He's been through too much for one so young. From a group that plotted to undermine a tyrant king, from the shadows to one that aids their fellow citizens in the open, Oblivion has come a long way. For the people to take it on themselves to organize and hold the funeral, it speaks to their enduring love for Sphene. While we proposed the funeral, the royal administration took on the brunt of the planning. One of their number
can better explain what the ceremony will entail.
Papa always said he didn't want a somber funeral, so he celebrated his life together with our victory. I'm sure he would have loved it. I'd like to think he was watching us from the world beyond, filling his cup every time we filled our own.
Aw. Alexandria mourns, Galulja wishes to go and collect his flowers for the funeral.
The flowers are being handed out at Precious Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Gosan. He was apparently Svin's aide, and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go.
Meow, 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 meow. While it appears souls are still being used, supply must be limited now that they're no longer being harvested. The grim faces in the queue tell the tale. It makes sense that Sveen had loyal aides such as Gosan, given how much time she dedicated to walking among her people. Wuklamat's attendance will surely help strengthen relations between the two nations. I get the strong impression that both Tuliolal and Alexandria wish to put this tragic past behind them.
All correspondence was being handled by the Wing of Reflection, so this is my first time speaking with Gosan.
Judging from the activity, I presume the funeral will be held here.
Here he is, Gosan.
Why,
I'm Val Wuklamat of Tuliolal. Thank you for extending us an invitation to Queen Svin's funeral.
We are honored, truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I am Gosan, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I have been responsible for administering affairs of state.
Can we get our flowers here?
Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators.
What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral?
Rest assured they are not a requirement. We're aware your people do not use them. You see, people in the Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such tokens were black, it was suggested that we might wear regulators painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able.
I see.
Yet, regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen Sveen. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower.
I will.
The proceedings will soon begin in the plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. We getting dungeoned during a funeral? Aww. What kind of flower? Elpis flowers? The silence is deafening.
今ここに集まった人々はそれぞれ違うふるさとを持っています。ある者はアレクサンドリアが、またある者はトライオラが祖国でありました。
I thought they were supposed to be painted black. They're still blue. Are they? Unless they just painted the metal. I guess they can't paint the graphic part, yeah.
その両者が出会い、誕
Oh, it is
生
black.
したのが
Okay.
神聖アレクサンドリア連王国。若い世代にとっては、それこそが唯一のふるさとでありましょう。このように
Generation Alpha.
出自からして異なる我々が、雷鳴が絶えず響く障壁内の限られた世界で、なぜ共存してこられたのでしょうか。そうです。利用スフェーン様が皆をまとめてくださったおかげでしょう。彼女の優しい笑顔に励まされ、生きる活力をもらった人は数知れません。残念ながら、スフェーン様は消え去ってしまわれた。しかしそれでも、私たちは覚えています。彼女のことを。故に、今は共に祈りましょう。古きアレクサンドリアの伝統に立ち返り、残されたものとして死者の眠りが安らかであるようにと。そして未だ心に残る彼女との思い出を胸に刻み、 明日へと継承してゆこうではありませんか。
Damn.
そうは言ってもこの先どうすれば。
Damn. Flower. Aww. Aww. He was doing his best. Already did that earlier. Merry Christmas.
スフェン様、雲の上に行っちゃったの？
Ooh, there's no cloud no more. Oh, there are flowers on the aetherite as well. I just realized that.
そうよ。それなのにまだ覚えてるなんて不思議ね。僕、スフェン様に会いたい。
Aw, these
だ
kids.
って悲しい時はいつもスフェン様が話し相手になってくれてたんだもん。
Okay, I'm snoozing ads for a
会え
bit.
てるのに会えないだなんて絶対変だよ。
This is a huge culture shock to the kids.
会えないわ。きっとそれが死んでしまうということなの。でもそれじゃ僕たちどうなるの？このままずっと寂しいままなの？
Oh gosh, we're gonna have like some therapy sessions. Support groups.
実際これからどうなるんだろうな。
Not the voice I thought was gonna come out of his mouth.
スフェン様あっての俺たちだったんだ。この先の生活が不安で仕方ないよ。
あの方がいたことを生地覚えてるばかりにね。いっそ全部忘れられてたら自分たちで何とかしようって思えたかもしれないわ。
If I didn't, bruh, they have a different mindset. That's
俺
wild.
たちもトライオラに移住した方がいいかもな。荒野を歩いて渡るのは大変そうだが、それでも先行き不安なこの国よりは。
あのさ、ヨガフイ族って部族の思想にこんな言葉があるんだ。人が死ぬのは肉体的な終わりを迎えた時じゃない。誰かの心から忘れ去られた時だって。ならスフェーンについてもそう考えられねえか？お前が覚えてさえいれば肉体や魂はなくても心の中であいつの命は続いてくって。
This is like a new concept to them.
心の中で生きてても結局もう会えないんでしょ？だったらきっと寂しくなるよ。
It's normal to feel sad, child.
そんな風に感じるくらいなら記憶を雲の上に預けちゃった方がいいと思うな。
Bruh. That sounds so selfish, but I get. They're not used to it.
悪い。別に押し付けるつもりはなかったんだ。お前らなりのやり方でいいからさ。スフェンのこと見送ってやってくれよ。
That's rough, bro.
やっぱりそう簡単には受け入れられねえよな。どうにかしてみんなが前向きになってくれたらいいんだけどよ。
Look, stop imposing. Someone has to tell them at some point. You know? They're just not ready right now. This is all new.
死者に対する気持ちの整理もそうだけど、利用を失ったことによる生活の不安も問題よね。
ああ、そのあたりも隣国として支えて。
Huh? Cut off? She just thought of something?
どうしたグルージョ？
Yeah, what's up, Guluja?
さっきの話、死んだ人のことを覚えてるのと覚えていないのってどっちが幸せなのかな？
This existential crisis, I'd say remembering them, honestly, but, you know, it's different. Different culture.
僕は父さんのことを覚えてる。だからこそ
名前を聞いたりすると今も胸が痛いんだ。
That's how you keep
スフ
them
ェン様だっ
alive.
て同じだよ。思い出すたびもういないんだ。寂しいなって。けど母さんのことは何も知らない。知らないから寂しいって思うこともない。
Yeah. Who is your mother?
僕は父さんたちのことを覚えていたいけど、どっちが幸せかって言われたら
Hmm.
わかんないよ。
グルージョ、
ちょっと場所を変えましょうか。
Yeah, probably not the place, not in front of the funeral. Uh-oh. Why are we zooming in on it? Oh, okay, it's making me nervous, bro.
This seems a good place to continue our conversation. Seeing that child reminded me of myself, of how hard it was for me to accept that grandfather was gone. But that sadness is what gave me the strength to come this far, and I would never choose to forget. Never. I hope the altar can provide comfort to those who need it. Simply leaving Alexandria won't solve all their problems, I fear. The problem runs deeper than that. Hey, Gulja? Do you really know nothing at all about your mother?
We're finally talking about it?
Jill searched the system for information on residents, but the only Mamulja she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there, but she wasn't. Well, that you're here means she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it.
Yeah, that's strange, unless he's a clone. Perhaps we should try looking again. Do you want to know your mother? That is my first question. Ask the child.
I think so. Even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know her. So I want to try looking again. And if I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. I see. Well, if that's what you want, then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well. I believe I speak for the others too. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Alexandria mourns.
We might learn more about my father, too. I hadn't thought of that. I understand all too well Galulja's desire. For the longest time, I found my own father's actions inexplicable. If this is what Galulja wants, then I'll help him however I can. After all, we're family. If no records remain of Galulja's mother, then where do we begin our search? I can very much relate to this feeling. I pray Galulja finds what he seeks.
In search of the past, Grahatia has an idea on how you may proceed with your investigation. Assuming neither memories nor the records of Galulja's mother remain, we must cast as wide a net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Zordia, if you could make inquiries outside of the outskirts. The rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. And they split up. Sorry, but I've never heard of a Momulja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Zoralja. You might have better luck talking to the people over at a Tonawautan settlement to the north of Everkeep, in a place called Yuweyawata. The Resilient Son won their lottery when he saved them from some crisis or another, or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kaneloka. You're looking for a Mamulja woman? Oh, Galulja's mom. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zoralja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Taral Vidral had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zeralja assembled a party of warriors, and with them confronted and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear the king's feat in the past. Huh. I mean, it is like 30 years, right? Oh, I love this mount.
A Mamulja woman? Their people have never been a common sight around here. Why, the last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tuliolal after their mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us.
Ah, you're back too. I told Jill all about your search.
Zeralja rarely made public appearances, so the people had no idea how he spent most of his time, and I believe therein lies the key to the answers we seek.
Solution 9 is vast indeed. Even with the teleporters, we could cover but a small portion of it.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't find out anything useful. None of the people I questioned had heard of a Mamulja woman before.
Lamachi didn't seem to have much luck. How did you fare?
While I failed to learn anything directly related to Galulja's mother, I did find information which may shed some light upon Zeralja. Galulja has told me all. We've previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. Ah, so you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. So Zeralja brought a retinue of Landsguard to Yasalani, among whom was a female Mamulja. His mission was to rid the region of a Taral Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that was the crisis in Yuweyawata he resolved.
If some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome.
We also heard stories about the settlement in Yuweyawata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zeralja made regular visits.
If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal. If this Mamulja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact.
It's wild that she didn't show up in Zeralja's fight.
I see. But what could Zeralja have been doing in that village?
I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Zeralja's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked at Origenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep, per the king's direct order.
This is the first I've ever heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the king's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all that we could learn. It's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So if we look into transportation records... There it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts of obfuscation, but large deliveries were being made to Yuweyawata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned.
Do you think that's where my mother was? I can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, he managed to figure all this out.
Aw, he looks so happy.
Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life.
Aw, Raha.
So we'll be investigating this secret facility in Yuweyawata, then. And this time, I want you to come along, Galulja.
Oh, he's so cute! Baby dinosaur.
Yuweyawata is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the drift downs.
All right. Thank you, Shale.
Make your way to the drift downs when you're ready. Kilusa will have a hover cargo ready for you. Someone would have noticed if Zeralja traveled from the drift downs. I expect he utilized a flying vehicle.
While the researcher we spoke with remembered that he had colleagues, he couldn't recall details about any specific individuals. Not their names, nor what they were like.
Oh, they were all forgotten, so everyone died, including his mom. That's why she didn't show up in Zeralja's memory. Ah, fair enough. Point taken.
Weapons developed in secret with the aid of devoted followers. Nothing good will have come of this. The settlement in the outskirts. That was originally Tanawautan as well, yes? I wonder if Yuweyawata is similar to it.
We've seen how much has changed for the part of Yasalani that's on this side of the dome. I wonder what it's like on the other. I'll remain nearby after dropping you off. Just let me know when you're ready to head back.
So the hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before.
It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it'll be too different from here.
We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts.
So the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright?
Alright. Be careful, everyone.
Oh, Yuweyawata Field Station now accessible.
If the facility was used to research new weaponry, then it will have had tight security. Even if it has been closed down, let us proceed with caution. I can't help but be reminded of a foray into orogenics and of Kafkiwa.
Aww.
Don't worry about me. I'm good at hiding from beasts. We've seen the havoc that Viligarmonda wreaked on Urukpacha. I wonder what this other Trollvidrol might have left in its wake. While I alone haven't seen much of the dome, I'm no stranger to braving the unknown. I will not slow us down.
Oh yeah, Alphino wasn't here for most of it, huh? Maybe I should bring Alphino just because of that.
I promised to look after Galulja, but I've spent hardly any time with him. I'm going to make up for that.
Music? BGM 100?
Oh.
Oh! I have played Final Fantasy IX. It's my favorite Final Fantasy. Interesting.
My father must have come here for a reason. Well, the lightning hasn't let up here either.
I have to remember how to Viper.
There are beasts here too?
Forest Bat.
The lightning rods are still operational.
Man, I really like Viper. Viper's super fun.
The wrath of the heavens is frightening indeed.
Oh my gosh, wait! The Lindblum Zags.
That one looks mean. Be careful.
This is the ultimate hunt in Lindblum.
I guess we've stepped into its territory.
Hell yeah, oh my god! Go, Wook. Go. Go. Go, Wook. Yeah! Oh, that is not what I was trying to do, damn it. Yeah, Festival of the Hunt. What are you doing?
It's piercing the pillow with its tusk.
Is it? Oh, jeez! Oh, okay. Okay, hey, Macarena.
Is it consuming the aether? Look, the ground!
I'm assuming, do we fight this? Oh, jeez. Okay. Gore. Classic.
We've seen this trick before.
Okay, sorry, Alphino. Not trying to get you killed. Sides. Back.
Nice. An easy win! Your credit to your title, Vow of Resolve. So the facility is still here. What kind of research did they do here? A remote facility with a secret purpose.
Research notes, lovely.
While His Majesty Zeralja is not the first to conceive of transferring a beast's soul into a person's body. Oh, that's where they did this. Safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man, and so he has ordered us to make this conception a reality. He would bolster our military might and break through into the outside world. If our research will further this ambition, then perhaps it is worth pursuing. Okay, so this is the place where they tested this and made this a thing. Gotcha. Oh, what? Hello. More research notes. Interesting. Our bodies are fragile vessels. Although the infusion of another person's soul confers strength and vitality, the soul of a beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in the subject. I suspect this is because primal instincts remain, and while a certain amount of bestial ferocity is expected, and I dare say welcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be to determine the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrolled mutation. I was going to say this kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy XVI DLC, but no spoilers. Also, this reminds me of Final Fantasy VII, what do you call it? Remake. Oh, this definitely reminds me. They were experimenting on their own.
What are those? Is what Galul just said, and I missed it. Yeah, this reminds me of 7, yo. I mean, this looks straight out of 7. Nibelheim. Wait, people are... Wouldn't have they... Oh, they zombies. I was about to say, I was like, why are there people? I was like, shouldn't their bodies have decayed by now? Duh. Yeah, they should have decayed because they're zombies.
What happened here?
Oh, what? Hello? Giant course? Not corpse? Okay. The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We've experimented with fiends of great power, but mutations were observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. No better was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. It's always Atticus, huh? His body was altered irreparably, and he lost all capacity for rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of a Tyrol Vidral, I struggle to see a path forward. An alternative approach must be considered. Did they put the soul in the mom? No, but then they wouldn't. Well, remember, this is actual lore for one of the S rank hunts. Wait, really? One of them has the Tyrol Vidral in it? Oh, can we go in here? Oh, we can. Whoa! Place to RP. Oh, hello. Ew, they crawling. Oh, there's an S rank named Atticus. All we knew previously was that it tore a hole in a research facility somewhere and escaped. That's wild. In that case, people were able to remember an Atticus. Or they just know him as a monster. Why did they know that his name is Atticus? You think it's I think I've seen it before. I think it's the one that attacked me while we were doing... I don't remember what we were doing at the time.
What was Father doing here?
Ooh, this is nice, interesting, like, mood lighting. Oh, this one's bigger. That chair's... This table's bigger. Oh, and they emphasize this one. They emphasize this one. Because it's red. These ones are smaller. Is that who we're fighting next? Someone who was in this chair? Kind of want to G-pose here. Yo, I just realized the handprints. That's kind of wild. If the source of our failures thus far has been the inability of our bodies to contain feral souls, what if we were to reverse the process by purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man's soul, one still possessed of its own memories? We stand to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate, who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis, shall have the honor of being the first to transcend our meager limits. I must prepare his soul for extraction at once. That is wild. And that's who we're fighting next, I'm assuming. Because he looks creepy as all heck, bro.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Overseer Keniloka. Dude, he looks like a freaking horror villain.
Is this man in charge?
I don't know, but he's an overseer. I'm assuming so. Dark Souls? Wait, is this a whole, like, Dark Souls? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Whoa. Whoa, that animation. Whoa. I won't let precious samples escape. What the fudge? How are we supposed to see? Oh, it's on the outside? Oh, that's kind of cool. Discard the flesh, extract the soul! Oh no, we're getting in a... No! Oh, Shishi Wakamaru. Shishi Wakamaru. Shishi, keep your wits about you. Wait. Oh no! Okay, this one might be difficult for me because That is my absolute nightmare. Time for death, maybe. Maybe the what you call it? The arrow has always been my weakness. Oh no. Oh no. My invuln? What invuln? That's really cool though. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! I suck at those. I absolutely that is literally like my weakness. No. I can do this. This will force me to actually learn how to do this properly, okay? It's always been my problem in every single in what you call it, Evilise when that's a thing. Great. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, that's the best I've ever done. Ever. That's the best I've ever done. Oh my god, please don't do that again. Please don't freaking do that. If you do that again, I'm dead. I honestly should stay with Alphino so he can freaking heal me, bruh. Nishi, it's not my birthday, no. No, not free spirit, not free spirit. Let's kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it! Okay, kill it before it does anything, like, crazy. Oh, jeez.
Would that we could tame the beast, but the seal is already...
What seal? The beast? What is he talking about?
It keeps going, so should we.
Oh boy. What the frickin' heck?
Is that a storm?
I can hardly believe my eyes.
Sorry, I burped. What? Will I know what this is? What is that?
Something's wrong. Don't rush ahead.
What the hell? Oh, whoa! Oh, what, huh?
What was that roar? Did it come from inside the storm?
We may soon face our fiercest foe yet.
Egg? Egg hatching. What could this be? Carbuncle? Teralfidral, Luni Piatti? Luni Piatti?
Has that thing been sealed away all this time? A Teralfidral, no doubt about it.
This looks like the Carby. Luni Piatti. Okay. Alright. Go look. Oh, frickin' heck. It's not what I wanted to do. I'm not gonna waste it. No. Oh, and I need to eat food. I need to eat food. Food. What? Am I allowed to be here? Okay. Keep your distance. Oh my god! I'm assuming we should be not there. Okay. Okay, Ruby mechanics. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh boy, okay. In. Okay, okay. Okay, I can't even, like, attack, bro. The focus is real. Crater curver? Okay. Oh, you fall? What the frickin' heck, huh?
I can't even see the bottom.
How deep does this hole go? Oh, run-ish. Run, I'm running away. Okay, I don't want to fall. This is cool. I mean, the ground's not gonna come back, is it? Slabber? Oh, I messed that one up. Oh man, no! My frickin' heck. What the hell? Stop moving! Jump off now? No, I will not jump off now. Semantic health. That sounds similar to the Carby. Frickin' heck. Wait, no, you can't get in front of me, the fudge. Mother, father, gentleman. Oh boy. Woo! Use explosion magic? I'm a viper. So they just sealed it away?